Hi, this is Grant from Website Valley. Today we're going to cover the Divi Blurb Module. Once you've logged into your WordPress dashboard, we're going to go to Pages. We're going to add a new page. And we'll call this one Blurb. And we're going to use the Divi Builder. We're going to build from scratch. We'll exit out of this and we'll go to build on the front end. Again, we'll build from scratch. We're going to insert a row with 2 columns in it. And of all the Divi modules that there are, we're going to make use of the Blurb module right here. It comes with an image, a title, and some text underneath it. And you can also choose to have an icon if you'd like. We're going to use the image. Here's where you would choose the icon and the blurb settings. Notice we're still in the Content tab. So image-wise, this takes you to the image library, the media library. We're going to click on an image and upload it to the page. So we have our image, our title, and text underneath it. Close out of the blurb settings and save that. Now we have a row with 2 columns in it. Let's dress this up a little bit and go to the settings of the row. Let's come down here to the background and add a background. We're going to put a gradient background in it. Our first color is going to be this purple. And our second color will be black. We're going to use a linear versus radial background. Radial does this. Linear does this. Let me move this over so you can see a little bit. The gradient direction can be changed and adjusted. We'll change it to look like this. You can have it start at a certain place and end at a certain place as well. If you add them at the same location, you'll get a line. Otherwise, you do go back to the gradient. Let me go back to where it was. Okay, so obviously our text needs to be adjusted here, so we're in the row settings right now, so let's save that and go back to the blurb settings here. And we'll go to the design portion of things. And the title text will come down through here. Change the color to white. We'll go to the body text. Change that color to white. Now we're going to have to add some padding in here because you notice the text comes right to the edge of the column. So let us add some, let's stay in design here. Come down here to spacing, and we'll add some left and right padding. We'll go with 2 VW. I might as well put 2 VW in the top and bottom as well. Now we have that spaced inside the column. And it looks good. Now one other thing else, we can dress this up a little bit more and put a box shadow around it. You can increase the horizontal position of the box shadow right here and the vertical position right here. Now, under the shadow color, I'd like to do something different. I'd like to go to this arrow right here and click on it so that I can get a hover effect. So normally it'll look the way it looks, and if we click on the hover effect and change the shadow to white, we'll get a white color that looks like it's backlit underneath the module. So we'll save this way. Save the module. We'll come down here and save the page. And if I now exit the Visual Builder, here, I'll get this backlit effect. Now if you want to slow that down, let me show you how to do that. Go back and enable the Visual Builder. Go back into our settings here. We go to Advanced, Transitions, and we'll increase the length of time that the transitions take to 750 milliseconds. That's 3/4 of a second. Save that. Again, save the page. Come back up and exit the Visual Builder. Now when we do this, you'll see it takes longer for that transition to go in and go out. Just a little bit more enhancement. Now let's enable the Visual Builder to do a different type of blurb module. And we'll add another blurb here. And this time we're going to do it with an icon. We'll say yes to an icon here. Come down here, we'll add an icon. Let me move this over here. So again, we need to update the color of the text and the title and the icon color as well. So let's go into Design, Title Text, change that to white. Remember too that you can adjust the size of the title right here. And we want to go back up and also take care of the body text and change that color to white. Now under Image and Icon, we can change the location of the icon by coming here and let's say we put it on the left. And if I want that icon size a little different, I can hit this and adjust the size. The icon color, we'll change that to white as well. And we'll again put some spacing around this thing and add some padding. Now if we have this set the way we like it, it's always good to set up your first one, and then if you really like this module, we can add another blurb underneath it. The fastest way to do it, if you want it to look like this one, is in your settings here, click on this little icon, and it'll duplicate the module. And right underneath it, you can duplicate it. We can go into the settings of it. And in this case, we can change the icon. Let's say we want to change the icon to a different icon. Save the settings of that blurb, and you now have, and save the page. Exit the Visual Builder. And that's what we have for using the blurb, in this case 3 different ways, or 3 times I should say, on this row, and gave it a little bit of a dressy look to it. And that's this video about using blurbs. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you later.